Hi everyone, I am Jeff and we are going to do my first vlog here on YouTube. So it's my first time to do this. So I'm currently living here in France and I am a nurse by profession. I'm a Filipino anyway. So we'll mix Tagalog. So I would think that my viewers are Filipino but I will never know who would be our viewers on YouTube. So since ito yung una kong pagbablog, so itatry natin to look for something interesting to discuss about. So now, I think I got a lot of comments from fans are telling me that it would be better to discuss something that is very current and something na bagong-bago sa pandinig at napapanahong topic to discuss. Since nurse ako, I think it's better to discuss about, so give it a guess. Siyempre, it's about, sad to say, it's not a good news, but it's all about the newly identified virus that is happening right now all over the world, which started in China, in Yuan, if I'm not mistaken. So, discuss natin ngayon about coronavirus. So, there's a lot of coronavirus happening for the past years, and we got a lot of strains. So, nagbabago-bago siya ng anyo, morphologically, o yung itsura ng virus when it comes to its microscopic morphological shape. Okay? So, yung itsura niya. So, ano bang pwede mangyari sa tao na naapektuhan ng coronavirus based on my opinions and based on my researches also. And tignan natin yung mga current trends. Ano ba yung mga sinasabi ng bawat bansa, their reaction. Siguro mag-react siguro tayo sa mga messages or sa mga pwedeng sabihin ng mga tao. Probably, I'm open with the suggestions of people that would ask about coronavirus. Pero I think since this is my first vlog, so I'm going to give my reaction to certain things that I would see on YouTube. So let's start with Philippine coronavirus in the Philippines. So titignan natin at kukuha tayo ng mga napapanahon at current issues in the Philippines since naapektuhan na ang Pilipinas ng coronavirus nowadays. So let's see one of them. So I'm looking here on my laptop and I seen Philippines probes 11 suspected cases of novel coronavirus. And let's see this. It is being documented by DZMM. Let's open it up.
Secretary, magandang umaga po.
Magandang umaga sa iyo,
Opo.
Vice, at
Opo.
Sa lahat ng iyong mga tagapakinig.
May headline nito Manila Times, ang nakalagay ay 11 persons in the Philippines suspected of being infected ng coronavirus under investigation ng Department of Health.
Okay, so meron na tayong 11 cases. So, do you think it's alarming? So, I wouldn't say it's alarming kasi napakaliit ng porsyento yan compared to the number of people in the Philippines. So, million ang tao sa Pilipinas. So, it might be alarming in a way because it would grow in the future. But let's see what the news would tell about coronavirus happening in the Philippines right now.
O ba?
Close. Meron
Close to
tayong
11.
tatlo. Pero yung labing isa, yun na yung tinatawag natin persons under investigation.
Okay.
Natin ang resulta ng kanilang mga specimen.
Opo.
Pero ilan dito? 1, 2, 3. Binibilang ko sandali lang.
Opo.
3, 4, 5.
Puro
Mga
under-
lima.
Oh.
Mga sandali lang.
Under investigation?
Persons under investigation,
Okay.
meron tayong mga 3, 4, mga 4
Na
na negative.
nag-negative na.
Natin, negative.
Pag
So, pag sinabi nila under investigation, these people might be, or I'm not sure about it because I'm not in the Philippines, but definitely they put it on a quarantine stage. So, dito, naka-confine sila in certain hospitals wherein they'll be observing it on the coming days to see the signs and symptoms that would come with them. So, tignan natin kung ilan na yung confirmed negative with the coronavirus upon diagnostic test and laboratory exams they have undergone. And doon din sa mga nag-positive naman. Okay, let's see. Let's continue.
Negative ba? Di ba may
Hindi na
incubation
kailangan ng
period?
confirmation.
Ano pa?
Hindi na kailangan ng
Hindi na.
confirmation. kung
Okay.
negative.
Okay. Kahit tapos na yung incubation, period.
Oo.
Okay.
Hindi na kailangan. Basta negative. Basta positive. Kagaya nung bata.
Oo.
Nag-positive doon sa non-specific coronavirus. Yun ang pinadala natin para matukoy yung sakto.
Ay, anong
Yung
nangyari na
pinalaman
ho?
yung novel. Ha?
Anong nangyari na po?
Doon sa bata?
Doon sa pinadala natin sa Australia.
Okay na. Negative na. Di ba? Nilabas ko na namin yun nung
So negative
Friday.
na yan, wala na.
Wala na.
Oo. Tapos,
Negative doon sa confirmatory test, Vice.
Okay, so negative na daw sa confirmatory test. So this exam is their test. Maybe, I don't know, with the Department of Health and with the collaboration with the World Health Organizations, maaring may inilabas na sila ng mga exams that confirm coronavirus. So this message come from Secretary Francisco Duque, the third of the Department of Health. And let's see what's the progress going on right now.
yung mga under investigation, puro Chinese ito?
Karamihan dito, mga... Dali lang, ha? Okay, ito. Kasi hindi namin nilalagay ang mga... Galing lang Wuhan, China.
Donnez-moi 2 minutes pour
There's
vous
some
expliquer
commercials
comment
happening,
isoler votre
so we
maison
need to
pour
wait for
1
it. I need to
euro
cut
seulement.
this
En
anyway.
effet, vous allez pouvoir...
Okay, Dave.
Oo. Mga lahat ito galing Wuhan, China.
Kasi pag yung mga Pilipino, medyo iba yun. Pag nagpakalat ng Pilipino sa kapwa Pilipino, iba na yun. Pero pag Chinese, ay pwede nating ibalik agad sa China.
Tama naman yun.
Opo.
Hindi naman problema. Pero kasi ito naman dapat sinusunod naman ng ating Bureau of Quarantine at saka yung ating Regional Epidemiology Surveillance Unit Officers yung mga protocols. Kasi may mga protocols to
Okay, so most of the people na na-identify nila ay galing sa China. So definitely these are the existing people na pumasok sa bansa with significant signs and symptoms of coronavirus. So they undergo test, and wala pa tayo dito pala, according to Secretary Francisco Duque, of cases of transfer of the virus from Filipino. Doon muna tayo sa mga pumasok pa lang sa bansa. But anyway, sila naman yung mga tao na nag-positive na or nag-negative or suspected having coronavirus. So let's continue anyway.
Ibig sabihin yan, halimbawa, ang isang tao ay may dumating, may lagnat, tapos may ubo, at sipon. Galing, ang tanong, susunod, saan ka galing? Pag ang sagot doon galing siya ng Wuhan City sa China.
Or any place in China.
Not any place. Yung Wuhan muna. Kasi
Wuhan
ito
muna.
yung epicenter ng epidemic nila Tapos, siyempre, tatanungin mo pa, meron kang exposure ba sa isang tao na kumpirmadong may 2019 novel coronavirus infection?
Okay, medyo may question ako sa part na to with Secretary Francisco Duque III's comment regarding their protocols when asking questions coming from China. Why it has to be specific in Yuan? That's the first question that I want to clear. So you can comment below regarding this matter. Ang point ko lang is that what if that person or that Chinese person ay nanggaling sa ibang part ng China? Not particularly in Yuan. So would they ask the same questions na about fever and symptoms of respiratory problems? Because my concern is why it has to be in Yuan particularly. Because since the virus is allegedly happening anywhere in China right now, according to the news that I'm receiving, correct me if I'm wrong. So nakakatanggap na tayo ng mga information na it's not only in Yuan happening. So dapat it's a clear-cut questions that has to be addressed in identifying the right questions when it comes to the protocols being created by the Department of Health in association with the World Health Organization's protocol on asking questions and identifying the person that would be infected by the coronavirus. So, diretso lang natin.
Pangalawa, meron ka bang nakasalamuha o o ikaw ba ay napunta sa isang ospital o pasilidad doon sa bansa na yon na meron confirmed 2019 novel coronavirus infection? Okay? Ikaw ba
Okay. So sa part na yan is another questions that we need to clarify and need your reactions about this. Kasi sinasabi nila na nanggaling ka ba sa isang certain hospital in Yuan if ever you have been confined. Because the thing here is that I heard and have read a lot of comments and I researched about it that some of the people who's previously having symptoms of fever, respiratory problems like cough, and what else? All those symptoms associated to coronavirus, may iba from the hospital itself, pinauwi ng bahay. So the thing is, some may be confined there for a few days and pinauwi ng bahay. So it is not clear, hindi malinaw kung they really came from the hospital or the people has been infected from the houses itself. What I'm trying to say is that, sige, ako yung na-diagnosed with or allegedly having coronavirus in my body. So pinauwi ako without finalizing or clearing my name or my health status. And then pinauwi ako ng bahay. So I might be contagious. So for example, nahawa yung isang member of the family. For example, kapatid niya, kung siya yung anak, no? So nahawa niya yung kapatid niya, nagkaroon din ng symptoms, and lumabas siya ng bansa, nagpunta siya ng Pilipinas. So kung sasabihin niya, I never been to Yuan, China. I never been to Yuan hospital. Or particularly hospitals in Yuan wherein the coronavirus started. So the question here is that, mami-misled na ba yung questions or hindi na ba natin siya isasama sa list of quarantine natin? Because I want to know also kung ilan ba yung questions that they need to fulfill o yung mga tanong na kailangan nilang masagot, okay, to make this person qualified for quarantine. So let's continue anyway.
Bumisita o nagtrabaho sa isang live animal market,
Just true.
food market, di ba, doon sa Wuhan. Doon yung ground zero, epicenter yun eh.
The epicenter.
No? Tapos, nagkaroon ka ba ng direct contact di umano sa mga hayop doon sa bansa na meron na tukoy ng kumakalat na 2019 coronavirus sa mga hayop at sa mga tao. So, may mga kung tayo, kung positive ka dyan, automatic yung apat, ano? So, yung fever, meron kang sipon at ubo, galing ka sa Wuhan City, tapos may exposure ka doon sa apat na sinabi ko, o di lahat yung meron ka. Number one, unang-una, kukolektahin ang tinatawag mo health declaration card, right? No? Ito yung yellow form. Pangalawa, i-admit mo na yung tao bilang person under investigation or PUI. Tama yung sinabi mo kanina.
Okay, so now may naka-ready na sila ng mga questions to answer. And then, there is an officer or health officer that would tell na ito ay kailangan mag-undergo ng quarantine. So, they are now discussing about the process. So, let's continue.
Mga to, i-isolate mo na. No? Doon sa hospital, may isolation room. Dapat sa mga hospital, akin ang inatasan ng lahat ng mga hospital natin sa mga lugar na kung saan posibleng may mga biyahero na galing Wuhan. Siyempre, yung pagkukolekta ng nasopharyngeal swab o yung oropharyngeal swab para ipinadadala yan sa RITN. At
so, they have the oropharyngeal swab. So, kumukuha sila ng sample ng secretions on the oral into the pharynx where the fluid is coming from. So, they're gonna send it to RITM. That is where, I forgot the exact word associated to RITM. I think that is RITM. Not particular, but it's all about it's an organization in the Philippines wherein they handle tropical cases like this one. Tropical diseases like this one. Okay, let's continue.
Kailangan mo pangasiwaan itong kaso ng severe acute respiratory infection kahit na wala pang resulta yung pagsusugi at kumpirmasyon. Siyempre, kung may sipon, may ubo, siyempre, bibigyan mo lang na gamot na itong mga ito. So, isa lang ito sa halimbawa. Pero marami kaming kwan dito. Meron kaming tinatawag na yung assessment tool.
Okay. Wuhan ang pinag-uusapan nun natin, but halimbawa isang pasahero ay may palatandaan na gano'n, pero galing sa unang China, so kagad titingnan din yun. China eh.
Oo, meron din tayo. Ang sasabihin natin doon kung nagpakita ng sakit o lagnat ay suspect influenza-like illness naman ang tawag natin.
Opo. Kasi ang medyo kinatatakot dito ng
Okay, commercial. Okay.
ng ating mga kababayan ay dinadagsanga ho tayo ng mga Chinese na nagtatrabaho sa mga pogo. So, kahit hindi galing ng Wuhan, ay dapat daw talagang higpitan, lalong-lalo pag galing ng China.
Tama naman yun.
Opo.
Kaya yung ating Regional Epidemiology Surveillance Unit Officers ay tinututukan yung mga yan. Kasi, hindi ba, meron tayong health declaration card. Yun ay sinusurrender natin yan kung saan siya nakatira.
Okay.
Okay, previously on my questions a while ago. So, kanina tinatanong natin what if hindi galing sa Yuan, China. So now, sinasabi naman dito na kahit naman daw hindi pala galing sa Yuan, China, and the government is doing something, gumagawa rin sila ng paraan to check and verify and assess those people literally coming anywhere now in China, which is good. Magandang information to kasi we'll never know kung saan na kumalat si coronavirus. So, let's continue.
Kung saan siya nagtatrabaho. So, itong mga ito ay tinutukan. Ang tawag ito yung community surveillance. Kasi ang problema nga, Vice, kapag hindi naman napapakita ng sipon o ubo o lagnat, pero nag-i-incubate pala sa loob ng katawan. Dahil kung nag-i-incubate ka naman, wala kang mapinakikita sintomas pa eh. O di ba nakakalusot yun doon sa quarantine? Di ba? Pero doon sa quarantine, yung mga tanong sa'yo, kuha na, tukoy na, galing ka pala sa Wuhan, o ikaw pala ay nakasalamuhan ng pasyente na may novel coronavirus, o
Okay, so they have a clear definition now of their assessment to the person who came from Yuan, China. Kasi sinasabi nila dito, a while ago, they are identifying about the incubation period. So, incubation period means is the when a particular virus, bacteria, or any parasitic organism enters the body until the manifestations of the signs and symptoms. So, maaring pumasok na sa katawan pero wala pang signs and symptoms. Pero they said na kung makalusot man sila dito sa screening wherein sa unang stage they're asking questions about things about details regarding where they came from, pero nag-negative sila sa ibang part on the laboratory exams, they would still be put into quarantine. So, magandang sign to that the government is really thinking well on this matter. So, let's continue.
sa ospital na nangalaga ng taong may novel coronavirus.
Ay kung napunta lang ho siya sa mga lugar na yan, Secretary, pero hindi naman niya alam na may coronavirus.
So, yun ang ibig sabihin. So, hindi mo alam kasi nga, nag-i-incubate ka lang eh. So, ibig sabihin, nagpapahinog pa yung infection sa katawan mo, hindi ka pa nagpapakita. Pero alam na natin na doon ka galing.
Okay, tama si Secretary Duque regarding that. So, wala kang sintomas sa pinapakita because the virus itself is just starting to, proliferate, dumami sa katawan mo, and sooner or later, you're going to have signs and symptoms of the coronavirus. So, which is a good sign. So, from then, di pa naman siya lumabas ng symptoms, but in the middle of the incubation period, and as it progresses, hanggang sa dinala ka na sa quarantine, at least we're able to localize the virus itself to that particular person. So, let's continue anyway.
declaration card.
Okay, nanggaling ho ako sa ospital. Pero siyempre, hindi niya alam na may coronavirus doon. Nagaling ho ako sa mall o sa palengke, ganon. So,
Babantayan pa
matatang
rin niya.
lugar.
Pero kasi, babantayan pa rin niya. Siyempre,
Opo.
ililabel mo na yan as
Opo.
a possible suspect. Ang tawag dyan, suspect influenza-like illness.
Opo.
Kung nagpakita. Oo.
Oho. Okay. So, iba yung higpit pa ho kasi ang mga kaso ngayon sa Thailand, Thailand, Taiwan, Australia, Singapore, Malaysia, Amerika, 4 na ho ang kaso. France, Japan, Vietnam, South Korea, Canada, Nepal. Yun nga, ang kinatatakot ho ng ating mga kababayan, ay alam naman nyo, dagsa dito ho ang mga Chinese dahil nga sa Pogo. Mga Pogoan ay bumabalik sila dito. At madaling makarating dito ang mga turista na magtatrabaho bilang sa Pogo. Kaya yun ang kinatatakot ho ng ating mga kababayan. But anyway, we hope na mahigpit ho ngayon sa ating airport, pati doon sa mga pantalan. Kasi may mga kaso ho na yung mga turista ay dumadaan sa ating mga pantalan, hindi lang sa airport.
Tama po ka.
So, yun ang isang problema rin. So, may ibang dumadaan sa pantalan, hindi sa airport. So, I hope that the government is doing something on this wherein kung ano yung pagsala nila or pag-assess nila dun sa mga taong galing from China sa airport, the same sa mga pantalan sana rin nila ay ginagawa. Or same process that they're doing. Anywhere. Basta pumasok ang mga Chinese sa Pilipinas, so kung anumang paraan, the screening will be the same. Okay, I hope so. So, that's a problem because China is very near to the Philippines and a lot of Chinese are been starting working here and still working in the Philippines. So, malapit tayo or part of Asia. So, yun yung problema na kinakaharap natin or very proximal to that area. Okay, let's continue.
Pero ganoon pa man, ay habang naghihigpit tayo, ang mahalaga dito ay ang pampersonal na hygiene o kalinisan. Yung naghuhugas ng kamay, yan ang paulit-ulit natin sinasabi na 20 seconds, hindi yung nagmamadaling naghuhugas ka ng kamay, magdasal ka o kumanta ka ng happy birthday, yan ay 20 seconds. May pamamaraan ng tamang paghuhugas ng kamay, una sa palad, sa likuran ng kamay, sa mga bawat daliri. So, yung dalawang kamay ay talagang hugasan mo. O mag-alcohol ka. Ano ba naman yung mag-alcohol ka? Bumili ka ng alcohol.
Alcohol.
Yung parang ini-spray. Alcohol gel.
Yun ang uso, alcohol gel.
Tapos yung uminom ng maraming tubig.
May mga alcohol gel. May mga alcohol gel na nasa maliliit na bote.
Yung tubig kasi kailangan huwag manuyo na lamunan. Kasi pagka nanuyo na lamunan, yan kapiti niya ng virus at pwedeng talagang madaling pumasok. Kaya yung mga nagtatrabaho sa loob ng mga malalamig, gusto niya mga malalamig na mga environment, mananuyo na lamunan. So kailangan laging umiinom ng tubig.
Yun, hindi naman kailangan uminom.
Yeah, I heard about this, that the coronavirus loves cold weather. So, you expect those area na malalamig, madali silang dumami. So, kung mainit, so maybe they easily die with a hot environment. So, si Secretary Francisco Duque is telling about the returning back to basics when it comes to protecting ourselves. So, yung transmission of viruses from one human to another human is very important. So, isa dyan yung paghuhugas ng kamay. So, whenever you're doing something, you're gonna eat, or you're gonna talk to someone else, or you're gonna carry your baby, or you're just getting something to eat and put it in your mouth. It is very important to keep washing your hands. So, sabi niya nga, 20 seconds, so you can sing happy birthday or whatever, as long as it would reach 20 seconds. So, somehow, it kills the viruses or bacteria in your hand mechanically through and it should be running water most of the time. So don't wash your hands sa isang planggana because the dirt is already there, the microbes is already there. So you're not washing it thoroughly to your hands. So it has to be a running water. So let's continue.
Lumago ka ng tubig pag nanunuyo Basa-basahin mo lang yung kung kaya mong madaming tubig ang mainom mo dahil baka maihi ka. Basta lang.
Tama lang. Yun lang para pag mamaya inom ka para lang moist yung iyong lalamunan. Tapos, at kung ikaw naman nagpapakita ka ng sipon o ubol, lagnat, kung pwede, manatili ka na lamang sa iyong tahanan.
At kung hindi maiwasan po, nire-recommend ba niyo, Secretary, na mag-face mask kung di maiwasan yung mga inuubo at sinisipon?
Oh, yes.
Hindi naman
100%.
kailangan-
Maganda talaga mag-face mask.
Yun, hindi naman
Surgical
kailangan
mask
coronavirus lang yun. Oo.
Oo. Yung makakatulong po itong mga to eh. Yung mga may dala kang panyo, o tissue. Yun, natakpan mo ang bibig at saka ang iyong ilong para kung may mga bumapahing sa tabi mo, may panangga ka. At kung ikaw naman ang nag-uubo at may sipon ka o bumapahing, may panangga ka rin pang sarili mo para hindi ka naman nakakahawa sa mga katat mo.
Exactly. That is what you call the aerosol transmission. So, yung lumalabas sa bibig mo na hangin na kasamang may moist, that transfer that bacteria or that particular virus to another person. So, by means of covering your mouth by a tissue or the mask, so it helps other people to protect them. And plus, you're protecting yourself because it lessen, at least nababawasan yung pagpasok ng virus sa katawan mo because you have protection. So, I would like to comment also, since Secretary Francisco Duque mentioned about water, it's not only about, it's just my comment, no? It's not all about just nanunuyo yung lalamunan mo, but because your body was able to fight certain viruses and bacteria because you are well hydrated. So, naiihi mo yung tubig sa katawan mo, na ilalabas mo through perspiration. Somehow, it lessens the viruses that enters to your body because it has been washed away by the water. And plus, if you're taking a lot of water, so the body functions well because the water is one of the important element that has to enter to our body and function its physiological function of the body when it comes to fighting certain bacteria. Well, it is multifactorial. We need to consider other things like, for example, your immunity, where are you exactly located, so the type of work that you are working. So, for example, isa kang, let's say, a banker or working in a bank. So, most of the time, you're exposed to different people. So, you would rather be exposed to a lot of possibility of entering the virus to your body rather than if you're just working on your computer. So, less human contact exposure ka. So, this is another factor we need to consider. So, let's continue watching and listening.
Okay.
So, marami itong mga simpleng mga bagay na huwag natin baliwalain.
Donnez-moi
Another
2 minutes
commercial,
pour
sorry.
vous expliquer comment isoler votre maison pour 1 euro seulement. En effet, vous allez pouvoir isoler...
Imbis na yung mga ibang mga tao ay nagkakaroon ng pangamba, okay naman magkaroon ng pangamba para mas maging maingat tayo.
May report, Secretary, doon sa Palawan. Kasama ba yon sa under investigation?
Kasama yun.
Okay. Maraming salamat po, Secretary, at magandang umaga.
Walang anuman. Maraming salamat din sa pagkakataon, Vice Kabayan.
Okay, so that's one of the reaction that I have made right now regarding coronavirus. So we would hear more of this on the coming days. So as a nurse, my comment here would be, do not be afraid much of it so far because hindi naman din siya ganun talaga kalagana. But it's important also to protect yourself. So that it's important to be aware. Pero I heard about fake news regarding coronavirus spreading all over Philippines. Meron na nga daw sa Alabang, and they have some cases in Metro Manila that is not being disclosed on TV, on a national TV, because they're worried about a panic. So I think there's no worldwide panic regarding this. What my comment regarding coronavirus is that the WHO is worried regarding the widespread of the disorder of the virus to make it to become pandemic or to become a worldwide spread or a national virus spread kung saan hindi pa nila na-identify ang particular medicine regarding this. So, kung hindi pa na-identify ang medicine sa sakit na ito, so malaking burden yon sa economy ng isang bansa. So, and one thing, so it would kill people, especially if nagmo-mutate ang virus, because virus has a tendency to mutate if it is being transferred from one person to another person or from animal, which is literally the virus came from the animal, but they don't know what kind of animal it came from. Because that's a question that I want to know about. So in the future, we will research about it. Because I heard and I've noticed and I have watched a lot of news kung saan ang mga Chinese, they keep on eating sa different kind of animals regardless of the type of it. If nagpunta ka nga raw sa center of Beijing, you would see a lot of on the streets sa kumakain at iba-ibang klaseng o bumibili at nagpa-purchase ang mga Chinese ng iba't ibang klaseng hayop, which is a little bit scary because some of the countries are not accustomed to this kind of diet or food. So let's see what the progress of coronavirus would happen in the future on the coming days or coming months. And I hope you like my reaction regarding this new topic of mine. So this is the start of my blog, and I hope to hear from you and keep subscribing my YouTube channel so that you would hear more about me. I'm Jeff, and I'll see you around. Bye.